Hello and welcome back to Core Finance. I am Matt Brown. I'm joined today by Richard Perry, who is market analyst at Hantec Markets. How are you today, Richard?
Very good, thank you, Matt. How are you?
Very, very well. Well, we're doing two videos today, starting off first off with euro-dollar, very much in play at the moment with the ECB meeting today. It's been upwards, and up she goes on euro-dollar. Where does she go from here now?
Well, I think it's obviously going to be driven by how Draghi comes across in the speech today. I think there's no real expectation that he's going to announce a formal tapering today of asset purchases. He may well be looking to sort of hint towards October, and I think that's probably what's going to maintain this move higher in the very near term. I think there's a possibility of perhaps a dovish little shift, maybe, whereby you get a little bit of a correction on the euro-dollar on the back of Draghi not perhaps giving the market what it's expecting. You'll be looking at aspects such as a bigger than expected revision down on the inflation data, because obviously what we see is the euro has been so strong in recent months, and that is actually going to be cutting off inflation, reducing and subduing the inflation number. Currently around about 1.6% is the expectation for 2019. That could be cut back to 1.5, maybe even 1.4%. So, if that is a bigger than expected cut in the revision, then I think we could see a bit of a correction, perhaps, in the euro. Now, what we've got on euro-dollar is this uptrend channel pushing higher. That uptrend channel currently comes in around about where that big long-term breakout above 117.10 was. We've got the support near term at 18.20, so that gives you a little bit of a support zone between sort of 17 and 18, I'd say, that the market would still be bullish on. I think if you started to break down below 16.60, that would be a bearish move near term, but I think ultimately we're still looking at moves to the upside, I think, on euro. I think 120 is certainly within realm of possibility today.
A key psychological level
If Draghi gives the market what they're looking for, then I think 120 could easily be seen, then pushing above that. I think 2069 was the high last week. Again, that would be coming into sort of target if the market really does push ahead with the euro today. So I think pushing on with the euro in the medium term is going to continue, but we might see a bit of a pullback immediately in the near term if Draghi doesn't necessarily give the market what it wants. But ECB pushing ahead, obviously, with monetary policy tightening in the coming months in terms of the taper, so that should pull the euro-dollar higher.
And do you think Draghi will disappoint? It feels like the market's got a little bit of ahead of itself. And
yeah, it does. I think euro-dollar has been very strong, and I think it just depends on how the ECB governing council really views that strength of the euro. I think that would be sort of the possibility that Draghi doesn't want to pull the euro even higher, because obviously that it has implications for inflation going forward. So I think that is the key factor here.
Understood. Richard, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.